Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Dice Legacy Corrupted Fates. It is the new DLC out tomorrow that adds cults and some other stuff. Ooh, what an intro. I've done a couple of attempts now on the other game mode where you're supposed to keep your peasants happy, but let me tell you, your peasants are very murderous in this game, so I'm starting on the other mode that does not involve keeping them that happy, and it should make this go a little faster. Gosh, I love ringworlds. They look so cool. Ever since Halo, I've loved the aesthetic, and I want to play more games based on ringworlds. I think ringworlds would also be like such a perfect way of handling, pause for a second, I've got a couple of things that I can work with, including, some extra science. So do I want to go for the felling axe? Maybe. I'm gonna go for rations, because that's worth it. And yeah, let's go for the felling axe just to speed up. Because I'm gonna need a lot of wood really quickly. We got a worker man there. We don't have a whole lot of things, but we can expand fairly quickly. Let's start going for some wood, and then roll the rest of these. We need wood. We need just wood. We just need more wood. Endless quantities of wood. We also have a hunting grounds fairly early on. I wish there was a way that you could do sustainable lumber. As kind of like a, hey, but what if I just got unlimited resources from these things? I guess there are certain things that would do it, but like, it'd be a neat tech. Like, kind of recognizing, oh yeah, we're kind of over farming here. Is what it is. Let's see, so let's just grab all of these. Anyway, so what does this DLC add? It adds cultists, corruption, and some other stuff that I am wasting this die. That's fine. There we go. At least I don't have demand, so I don't have to worry about stocking food. Yeah, that other game mode, you might hear me complain about it a little bit. It has no mercy. I'm just gonna toss these in here. Yeah, these are useless. Let's see. And we're gonna need some stone. Because what else can I do? I can get a district hall early, but I might want to put it, like, up here. Do I want to put it up here? Yes. We'll be right next to these pair of stone mines, which is not helpful. Oops. I actually could have used a builder there. I'm gonna lock that. Now, is this... That's the end of the food crates, so I don't think we have another use option. There's our other builder. Perfect. Are these affected by the efficiency bonus if this thing gets done? Maybe. Oh, and we have an efficiency bonus for being near the town hall. That's what it is. Yeah, so I don't need to have the cookhouse next to anything. We'll expand out a little bit as part of this. Speaking of, if I go back to this... Might as well get a wheat farm down. Just might as well put a worker dude there. Now let's go back to just grabbing as much wood from this as possible. Probably should have put them in the stone mine in retrospect, but whatever. Okay. So this is why I wanted to get the wheat farm down, because the citizen dice have one die face that is worth 2 work. And I feel like I'm kind of squandering them if I don't use them as such. Let's see. I'm just gonna roll these. Lock that one. Roll this one again. Alright, we need some stone. Because we're probably going to want to get the mill pretty quick. We want the mill, we want the workshop. But the workshop requires some iron, which we do have access to. But getting the mill gives us infinite food. With some amount of effort. And that's good. We'll also probably want an herbalist hut, because the character I started with actually starts with the enhancement chamber unlocked. It's kind of rad. Do we want to get the house, though? Yes. Do we want to put it here? Also, yes. The reason why I want to put the house there... Let's see. Nope, put it down. There we go. The reason why I want to put the house there is there's an upgrade. Now, I don't know if we're going to get it. But there's an upgrade that specifically makes it so anything near a peasant hall does not freeze, or at least peasants near the peasant hall don't freeze. Which is everything that I want and more. Okay, I'm just going to freeze this guy for the time being. I don't want to waste too much of my food, but I'll do it if I have to. Let's see. No, I can't build anything. Well, we can at least explore this ancient ruins. I'm just going to put that there. Let's see. These appear to be the ruins of an old laboratory, now overrun by nature. The wood is rotten and the roof is about to collapse, but perhaps something valuable lies inside. Yup. Hey, we get a knowledge point and some resources. Keep going. Keep going. No. Peasant has fallen to corruption. Corrupted faces cannot be employed. Spreads when That's interesting. I might want to just kill that peasant. I mean, who knows? Maybe corruption is not so bad, but that seems like a not true thing. I'm just gonna roll this. I should have quit while I was ahead. Oh, I can actually explore these. I guess because they're a whole encampment. Okay. Well, let's see if we get a corrupted baby out of one of these. It's kind of a weird thing to say. There's some more wheat farming. Oh. Okay. We got caught. They didn't like us. Boy, and I need some... I need wood. I need wood and stone. Unfortunately, we're not getting the resources we're really looking for. There we go. Let's see. Anything else? Can't really build anything as I am. So let's just roll for the time being and roll again. And I'm just going to toss you there and feed you. Get some more of that. Because what do we need for the mill? 8 wood, 4. Well, I guess I can use both of these on the field at the very least. Yeah, because if I can do that, I guess I could have also gotten 2 new dye, but that's okay. Block that one. Possibly that one. I need more tree. Ooh, these are some chunky trees too. But an amount of that might just be a product of what I'm currently up to. I don't think I have the wood cutting science. Let's just toss them in. Might as well make a new dye. Because I can use the use faces. Either for farming or for the other F. Let's see. All these. I mean, I guess it's just farm day. I guess it's fine. We'll get the mill down sooner than later, and we will have just a ton of wheat to chuck in there, and then we can feed our people. I'm already going like 1,000 times faster than my first playthrough of this. And so that kind of makes my life easier. Let's see. Roll the rest of these. Okay. Lock the 2 of these. We need some more wood. Pause. I'm gonna toss these 2 and then feed this guy. And then roll the rest. Go for a little bit of wood. And do we save the builders? Yes, actually. Because we're about to get enough that I can make the mill. A couple other things I might want. But getting the mill this early is big. I don't remember if you had to research the mill. There we go. Reroll these. Slow down. Mining, mining, mining. And 2 people farming. Yeah, I should not have gotten too bold on that exploration. I didn't think I'd lose it. I was just assuming that my die would get injured. Not that I would lose it. But such is the depths of my hubris, I guess. Ooh, we also have a hunting ground. I might as well start using that. What do I need for the workshop? Freaking a lot. I think that's the next step, though. So let's start getting some iron. Unlock these, reroll them. Lock you. Get some stone, reroll these. Get some wood, and feed this one. There we go. Oh, right, I should probably start producing some food here. Let's see. Because yeah, we can pull everything out of the hunting ground. And what do we do with this guy? Get some more stone, but I think we're going to need equal parts wood and metal. Oh, no, damn it. It just grabbed the first, not the most efficient. Well, alright. I need to pay more attention to that. I was just on autopilot. It's only a slight efficiency loss. And again, now that we have that mill going, we effectively have infinite food, especially if I get some specific peasant techs. They can and will show up. I'm just going to feed this one preemptively. I can't use research, so I might as well. Whenever we get a dud face, I'll just use it. For exploitation, kind of. Let's see, anything else I could do? No. Lock that. And what do we have? Getting colder. Winter will be approaching. Build steam generators. Steam generators are for other people. For me, my people freeze. I pressed the wrong button. I panicked. I was trying to lock it, and then whatever. Squander 1, we definitely need to breed some more dice. Because that's the other thing. I'm wasting a lot of time here. At half capacity. I think only bred 1. I think I was too focused getting other things done. Well. I think we need stone. Put one of you there. Put you there. Put you on that. You here. And you keep grabbing me wood. Though we want to make sure we don't completely deplete one of those forests. Let's see. We almost have enough that I can turn this into a peasant district hall. At some point we'll get enough gold. So workshop. Yes. Do I want the workshop to be up here? Next one? Yeah. Well, now we just need one more builder dude. Okay, and we're going into winter, but we have plenty of food. Let's see. Last builder goes there. Use man goes there. Alternatively, toss these over here. I keep forgetting about the corrupted die. So, I have to not feed this guy. How hard can that be? maybe hard. I don't know. But yeah, being able to get that workshop gets us some science. Getting us some science is kind of huge. Especially if we get the enhancement chamber next. I don't think we can do any exploration. Nope. We're gonna need stone for that one. Oh. Well, this is not helpful. Let's see. Toss those there. Get that. I could build some more. What do we need for the enhancement chamber? 6 stone. Ooh. That is officially kind of pricey. Okay, and I can't really build anything. At least we have the wheat field. Looks like it's just stone that we need. Okay, there we go. Immediately gain 4 knowledge. Wait, what is this? Increase the resource gathered in all locations inside peasant districts by 1. That's good, and it's got a star next to it. The problem is, I don't think that actually makes it so that you can gather more than possible. This just means we extract faster. So I think I'm going to go for the breakthrough. Firewatch is interesting, but I'm going to go for the breakthrough. Oh, we did get the lumber upgrade. Yeah, because the meadow is good. Oh, but I need to unlock the next tier. Ooh. Increases the food by the mill. Let's grab that. Can't get the rest. Let's see. The enhancement chamber one is tempting. Yeah, let's grab that. And then, geez, I think I might just wait. Wait. Let's just feed it. This one's corrupted. So this is the one we want to get rid of. Okay, let's grab a little bit more food. Okay, I think I'm just going to wait for this stone. I'm going to be a little bit more patient during winter. Because winter kind of sucks and all my dice freeze. And so the whole haste thing actually does make waste. Because what we want to do is probably enhance one of these citizens so they can just go into the workshop to study every time it comes up. Let's see. Reroll the rest of these? Yes. So that boyo needs to not be there. And as soon as this is done, we get access to a little bit more. Though I'm going to need the herbalist hut. I just realized. I'll get it down. Okay, how much wood does this have? Because we don't want to deplete either of these. There we go. It's a very pleasant game. Is it you? No. This guy is not corrupted, so we can use it freely. You want more stone? No, let's take some more iron. Let's see, how am I doing on wood? I could use some wood. Oh, but I don't actually have any gatherers. Oh, there's our first frozen die. That's okay. Let's see. Here's the thing. Well, at least he died as he lived. Corrupted as heck. Go make a corrupted baby. Okay. Unlock those, re-roll them. Have you rest. Get a bit more stone. Can I do... No. We need 6 stone and 8 lumber. I'm gonna keep this one frozen. Oh, did that... Did the herbalist hut not proc? Maybe. Okay, how am I doing on dice? Reasonable. Just make sure we don't overutilize. Wait. Oh, interesting. The breeding, quote-unquote breeding. Breeding does not actually cost durability anymore. I don't think that's how it used to be. Okay. Do I... Oh, gosh. Do you see how much food I have? We're in a good spot. Turns out farming is absurd, and I don't even know if I need extra fields. So in that case, I might want to just re-roll these and see what I can do. Oh, whoops. Put that there. And I can get another die down. There we go. And I can make the enhancement chamber. That's the other thing to consider. Keep gathering stone from that. I'm willing to be a bit slow here. It'll be worth it. Rather than freezing all my dice and not being able to do anything for pretty much the entire winter. Oh, that's the wrong thing. We want that one. Well, the immediate problem is used die have now become useless. I guess let's just roll them. Get some more herb. Fresh herb. Lock that one. Most of these are worthless. Some more of that stone, because we want to get rid of these. There we go. I'm just going to keep gathering resources. I don't think there's an upper limit, and... Ooh, that's the other thing. We could get some extra tech. Which of these is helpful, though? Chances of finding herbs in the herbalist hut. Extra food. The extra food is always good. Extra knowledge produced by the workshop. That's good. Time before fire destroys buildings. Steam generator stuff. District hall range by 1. Ain't bad. I know the cookhouse upgrade is super solid, but we are swimming in food. Manipulation might be the way to go. Yeah. I need more metal, but 1 extra power to a face. That's a huge efficiency bonus. That I can't actually benefit from at the moment. What happens when you go over? I know you can go over maximum for a bit, but I don't remember the dealio on how it's done. Oh well, we're almost done with winter anyway. Okay, so you need to be not dead. Or dying. Because we need metal. I guess we should also build the enhancement chamber. This one's probably going to be a less common thing, so I think I'm going to put it here. And I have no builders. But if I get a builder, I'll put it on it and kind of rinse repeat. Technically, I have 2 builders, but they are currently indisposed. Frozen solid. In a more brutal game, they would die. But no, they're just too cold to do any work. And that's fine. I'll give them a whole winter-wide break, effectively. You grab an iron. Let's see. Keep grabbing that iron. Because, yeah, if I can extract all of the iron from this as possible, that'll make my life easier. I also do have another hunting ground. Here's the thing. I might as well do that. Well, he's super frozen. Fine. Get this enhancement chamber thing going. Oh, wow, because we have a lot of gold now. Let's see. And then unpause. Because it's about to become spring. And then things get busy. Come on, thaw for me. Oh, my people are happy. Oh, because policy. And the peasants are happy because we keep getting more. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to work on getting happiness higher. Because especially for the citizenry, it's like a good thing. I'll probably mess with merchants this time around too. Come on, spring. Okay, shit should be thawed by this point. And it's... There it is. Winter is past. Things are happening. Toss him on that. Alright, house can be used by any dice. Workshop requires one less. And citizen dice have a chance to provide one knowledge when used in citizen districts. Let's go for precision tools. Because more science is big. Oh, I should have dumped that in there. Okay, lock that. Have you work this. So, I can put one die there for a bit, one die there for a bit. We want to clear these out so I can actually use them for other things. Okay. Put that there. That way those can just go endlessly. Put those there. Do we build something else? I think so, actually. I think it's time for me to get another district hall. Out here? Because, yeah, we could use some progress. Nope. This one. Nope. That ain't done. It's fine. I should probably also start gathering from these hunting grounds so, you know, I'm not using them anymore. Alright. Let's see. Toss these on because we really want to be using that enhancement chamber a little bit more. Oh, I have no wheat. We're getting close. But I can do at least some things with this. So I can do one more on this one. Slow down for a bit. Combat and building. No, thank you. I'll do that one. This one needs to feed. We're going to explore shortly. Right, let's go back to up to speed. The other thing is we could make a peasant dice. But I don't think we have any of the class hall bonuses yet. So it's not that helpful. Oh no, we can't make another die. We'll just feed this guy. Floor there, re-roll these. Okay, keep gathering those resources. Keep tossing those in. Because I want that to get better. But that's almost done. Have you rest. Put you here. There it is. Now we can just... Yes! Now we can just do that freely. Okay, so this one's capped out. Can't do any more. We'll probably want to start grabbing things out of that. We have more food than we know what to do with. And I think I might actually just leave this for later. No. If I've got somebody that can work, I'll work them. Because the alternative is nothing. What is that? Meadows. Gets me some herbs and other resources. Cool. Oh. Kind of helps when I feed them. Anything else? Yeah, probably. Let's just grab a little bit more food. Back to farming. Back to that. Really wish I could kind of protect some lands here. Okay. Oh, did we get the knowledge points? We did. So here's the other thing that we might want to consider. Manipulation. I need stone. Dang. We're about to get it, though. Like 3 seconds. Okay, so if we go back to manipulation, refined technology, enhancement chamber, level 2. There's also the forge. But I think just having a bunch of really hyper-powerful dice is not the worst idea. Okay, and then we need way more stone. Also, we have a bunch of fight dice that are kind of meaningless here. I should get some soldiers down at some point. Let's see. Grab the food. And keep farming. Yeah, I'll definitely want to make some Franken dye here. Though it does make my people really happy. Which is kind of a downer. Or it makes my people are really happy now, but it makes them unhappy if I start Franken dying. It's ostensibly worth it. But I might want to look into making the theater. Oh, but I need tech for that. Okay. We might also want to look into military to some degree. I wonder what the maximum durability of a die is. Oh, 12 out of 16. So maybe this was overkill. Ah, but I have so much food. Oh, that doesn't help. Hey, but this does. Okay. And yeah, let's just keep trying to pull as much out of both of these as possible. Alright, there we go. Well, we still haven't found the cultist yet. But everything else is going kind of fine. Pause for a second. Toss that in there. We have another one of the... Ooh. And being able to just kind of push all of the tech that I want is kind of nice. Okay. So we have people coming to attack us. Oh boy. And we currently don't have anybody that I can do much with. Throw the workers here. I want to use what dice we have. Okay, we're good. And are these guys just level 1? Perfect. I'll definitely want to look into apothecaries. And we might also want to get some military dice. Or... probably Franken dice is the real answer. Let's see. Did I get him? Yeah. And no injuries. More herb. So we might here. Herbalist hut, but welfare. We might want to get the apothecary. Wounded or sick die using herbs. Oh, holds festivals that can increase the happiness. So we only need 4 stone for that. Okay. That's doable. Do we have anything else? Kind of. Okay, get those. And yeah, we might also want to consider getting another herbalist hut. So how expensive are they? 8 wood. You know, that's actually a little pricey for me. Put that there. I think what I really want is... Oh, we just unlocked the 2nd tier across the board. Okay, so that makes my life a lot easier. Let's see. Chances of finding herbs in the herbalist hut. Yeah, let's grab both of those. Okay, anything else I can grab? Not really, no. You can do that, though. I'm definitely pushing it here. Oh, at least research is easy to come by. Lock you. What else we got? 2 builders. What could I consider building at this point? Because I could do merchandise. Oh, but we don't actually have merchants. Raiding of nearby encampments and hostile structures, and peasant dice into soldier dice. Maybe? Ascends a die. Okay, 2 dice together to form... Wait. Laboratory. 6 faces from 6 dice to form a construct die. I think the forge is better. Though still kind of pricey. And I can make the town square, but we gotta do a thing. I'm gonna chuck a builder in here with the 2 gold. Start upgrading that. Okay. Feed you. The rest of these can be re-rolled freely. Other one, we're getting attacked again. Be gone, jerk. And try and get some more of these. So how close are these to being emptied out? Because I want to potentially get a town square in there. I also want to keep a fight die around at this point. This is ready and raring to go. Ooh. And this guy is wounded. But we're pretty close to getting the herbalist hut. And yeah, let's just keep grabbing some stone. We'll need wood too. That's the building. Let's just feed this guy. And those are going. So if I need wood, I'll start working on that. Because I can get plenty out here. It's a fight die, but I might as well feed him. Okay. And he's coming to steal my supplies. Well... I've got food for days. Another explorer. And keep working on those. Anything else? No. Okay, nope. It's a gatherer we want to gather. Keep grabbing. It looks like a number of these guys are starting to get kind of injured. Let's see. Keep grabbing that. And yeah, I think I will want to also look into... getting the merchants this time around. Okay, there's one. More herb. We're almost done there. Because, yeah, the last time I had, like, 1 merchant, I didn't really bother with it, because it seems kind of inconvenient. But nowadays, this time around, I don't know. Might be able to make something of it. Let's just keep re-rolling. I have more food than sense. Let's see. Just keep tossing them there. Nope, you can gather something for me. Keep gathering. If you can gather, gather. Because that's the thing we need the most of. Building, not so much though. Science. Oh, right. Which, speaking of, I should probably be using. I might as well grab that tech so I can deplete things faster. Food from the dairy farm? Nah, I'm not doing that. District hall range, steam generator. Time before fire destroys a building. I mean, that's kind of good. There is the forge. Ooh, actually, let's grab the bandages. Because getting divine protection and whatnot. Same thing with frost protection. Ooh, and let's even get just the next tier of tech. If I end up being a little slow here, so be it. There we go. Because I still have plenty of stone, yeah, so I'm not locked. Same thing with wood. So I'd rather almost get my tech early, if I can. Grab those. Oh. We have another unfriendo. Let's see. 2 of these guys. Another worker die. A reroll. Just gonna feed this one. Almost there. I've got another farmer die. I might as well just be patient. I'm so glad that I can just pop a science whenever it becomes relevant. There we go. Speaking of pop a science, go back to religion. Let's go with the wounded first. It's not quite cold enough. Okay, and let's stop. Do we get the town square? Maybe. Yes. Because I'm probably going to make the peasants really upset. I mean, not that upset, but an amount. Let's see. Let's start working on getting this out of here. Let's lock that one, reroll the rest of these. Nope, not you. Oh boy. I'm just gonna reroll until we get a fighter. Oh, that sucks. No, I don't want the UI. Hello? There we are. I've got so much food that it's not that big of a deal if I end up wasting here. Okay. We're gonna need an ale house. That's good to know. Let's go back to this. Let's see, military. So there's the tower, which just provides a attack face on nearby threats, which is pretty good. Because it effectively means I don't have to worry about fighting. We might want to get the market, though. Let's grab the market. Because I will definitely want one of these guys. Let's see. Temple, which, nah. Negative effect from a die. How do I get cultists? Corruption spreading requires 5 faces to trigger. I haven't actually found where the cultists are yet. Guess we'll have to leave that for later. District Hall range by 1. That actually seems pretty good. Okay. We have one of these guys. We can keep farming, because we're about to go into winter. If I can get one more of these. Oh. Okay. I might want to maybe start upgrading some of my fight die. I don't know if I'm going to bother with military. But I might want to grab one of those. Okay, you go here. You grab that because we're going to need some more fresh herb. Let's get that iron mine done. Do I... No, I haven't actually unlocked the forge. Whoops. That's the other thing I need to do. Well, the forge, but also the apothecary. There we go. Hopefully one of those was not a 0 die. I did not actually check. Let's see. We don't have any more exploration places. These guys just require 2? Yes. Oh, damn it. So there's one. There's that. Lock those. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. We're good before they set anything on fire. Could have gone badly. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some better fighters. Let's see. How am I doing financially? I think honestly I'm just going to make really beefy peasants instead of really thinking too hard about it. If I just have a bunch of peasants that just have like 3 combat stats and then I just heal them on the regular, that should do the trick. Okay. Have anything else? No. Because yeah, if one singular peasant can just fight him off, it gives me a lot of leeway. I might want to look into better herbalism though. Okay, keep grabbing that. The other worry is winter. That the attackers coming for me mid-winter could get real bad. Buildings inside of the peasant districts are immune to fire. Let's go with that. Lock that. Lock the rest of these. Can we make... Please tell me we can make the apothecary. Or no, we did. We just don't have the juice for it. That's a problem. But I have enough knowledge. Is there another one that made it more likely to show up? Expeditions. Oh yeah, there it is. But we need more science for that. Which we're getting close to getting. Let's see. I got 2 builders, but there's not much I can do with that. And I think this is gonna freeze too fast. Is what it is. Okay, anything else? It definitely wasn't worth getting the town square this early. But what can you do? Okay. Please get more herb. I guess I'm gonna lock both of those fight boys. And who knows? Maybe you just don't get attacked during the winter. Wouldn't that be handy? Okay, I have 1 herb. Let's see. Lock you. Reroll the rest. Some more science, maybe. I'll definitely have to work on upping my herb gain. Oh, actually, if we go back here... production? Yeah, because if I can get my herbalist chance up. Oh, it's random but influenced by face level. So that's important to keep note of. I'm gonna feed that die. And I have some. Let's start feeding. Eventually I'd like to just have, oh gosh, an immortal fight die would be lovely, but we need the workshop for that one. And I don't know when we're gonna get that. Other thing we might want to do is slow down a little bit. Yeah, maybe just don't attack me during the winter. Oh, it certainly would make my life easier. But yeah, if I go back over here, no? Religion. I might want to try and rush for the religion that reduces the chances of my dudes freezing. Okay. Feed you, though. Yeah, so I'm just gonna lock these guys. We'll wait. Because reducing my chances of freezing goes a long way. But I'm just gonna have to be patient until we can get the next tech level. We're close, but we're gonna have to do one more research to get it. And then I can play all winter. Or, you know, stop the episode. I was really hoping I could get a little further than this. Or I could send an explorer out. No, if he gets injured, he dies. Watch him freeze. It's possible. I'm gonna risk it for some of that. Yes, get back out there. Get some more science. Okay, let's speed things up a bit. There's the science. Yeah, because if I can get that last freeze upgrade under religion. I don't know what the probability is now. Well, he got frozen, but you know what? It was for a good cause. So let's take a look. So first and foremost, I need herb. I need a lot of herb. Do I want to get a second herbalist hut? I think so. Okay. Yeah, a second one of those can go possibly a long way. Keep clearing that out. Let's see, anything else I can do? Nope. I got 3 fight boys. But I'd like to heal my wounds, if possible. And then also potentially upgrade some more fight boys. Because yeah, if my peasants are just, you know, 5-man strong, they can just, full peasant railgun people. I need military dice. All I need is just beef strong with pitchfork. I guess I could get a little bit more wood off of that one. I got a lot, though. And we've got a lot of space to expand here. It's not the worst idea to be a little slow. Let's see. You can't do anything, so let's have you do that. Reroll these. Keep grabbing that. Unfortunately, herbs are in short supply. I had a workman hammer. I could use that. Now, let's keep getting this one, if I can. Oh, you can't even hunt. I didn't realize it, but yeah, you can't even hunt during the winter. Let's see, this guy's fine. Let's check this one out. Though, I should get some, like, Primo Explorer dice, is the real answer. Or you know what I should do? Manipulation, forge. More powerful dice, even more powerful construct dice. So I might want to actually just save up for that. Oh. Small encampment, population is wearing worn out yet fancy clothes. They seem to possess a lot of goods. Our explorer has seen... Okay, it'll take a little bit. Oh, and they were wounded. Shoot. That's kind of a downer. Because that was actually one of my better fighters. Let's see. Keep grabbing that. Oh, we had another one get frozen. That's fine. I guess I could actually start gathering from that meadow. Come on, stop rolling fight die. You cannot fight, you are wounded. There was an upgrade I got on one of my test runs that made it so the enhancement chamber specifically gets rid of wounds, and boy do I want that one. Okay, let's start that. Because once again we can enhance yet another fight die here. Grab that. At least I'm gonna come out of this winter with just madcap resources. Yeah, they don't seem to attack me. Here. Let's see. You. So they are still getting frozen. Just not nearly as quickly. It's fine. And yeah, now we're just kind of waiting. Whereas as soon as winter ends, everything gets dicey again. Let's see. Do I have enough wheat? Just enough. I'll just do whatever. Wait, I can't actually do that, can I? Ah! Let's feed you. Keep grabbing stone from the stone mine. I don't think I really need more citizen dice than 2. I think the last time I did this, I tried to have more, and that was kind of a mistake. Fortunately, half of these are kind of useless. Do you want to just do another one of these? Yeah. Okay. I guess I probably should have checked if that... Wait, no. Each and every one of these only has one face. Yeah, so we'll just enhance the ones we've got. Okay, and now everybody's unlocked. So, first and foremost, we can get some science going. Get some more herb. Get those guys going. Keep grabbing, let's get some more herbs. Lock this one. Cannot gather from that one. Cannot gather from that one. Cannot gather from that one. Can gather from that one once. Maybe twice. Okay. Wheat farms during the winter. Alright. So that gives us something to do. I still want the one where they don't freeze during the winter, but that's... You know what? I don't know. It'll show up at some point. Okay, let's pause. I think we need economy. Merchant's Guild. I'm gonna just put a merchant's quarter over here. What else do we have? Trade resources for gold and trade with nearby. Yeah, so we want one merchant because I could use the coins. Because herbs I can get infinitely. Okay. Builder there. Yeah, let's just keep grabbing things. There's no upper limit to how much I can gather, so why not? Okay, I'm just gonna have you heal. What else do we do? That's gonna require a lot of building. Okay, so I can gather from this one more time, and then I can never touch that again. Ooh. Hi. I was not actually warned about these guys. However, we clobbered them. Okay, pause. You know what? I can put that over there. Same thing with you. We have to make sure we don't end up in too dire of straits. Alright, let's keep getting rid of this. You know what? I'm gonna heal that one. Better to have all my dye fresh. Okay. Now let's keep grabbing the herbs. And then science-wise, we want to wait on the construct dye. We want to get them, but we don't want them yet. Okay, freeze him at that. Keep getting rid of that. Okay. Got another one of those. How are we doing on herbs and gold? Actually pretty well, so we might want to start another one of those. Get that rolling. Lock that. Re-roll these. You could use that. Getting this done will be fine. Wow, yeah, we are actually getting a lot of herbs. It'd be nice if I could actually sell them too. Let's keep healing these. Alright, you need a fooding. Pause. Getting some of that, though food is very low priority at the moment. Oh. You. Oh, it has to be a citizen die. Well, shoot. I don't want to do that. Let's see. I guess I'm going to just put that there. Oh, we never finished that other herbalist hut, did we? Alright, whatever. Eh. Wait, get out of here. Okay, lock this one. Roll the rest. Pause. Lock him. Upgrade this peasant so he's ready to rumble? Yes. Okay, and we've got some farming to do. Might as well do that, and let's just feed this guy. Yeah, because those attacks are going to keep getting worse and worse. Until I win, effectively. But I'm going to leave that for later. Dang that I have to turn a citizen into a merchant. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to build any towers, because they cost an egregious amount of stone. Oh. Oh, interesting. Spreads between dye used together. The sickness is kind of new for me. I haven't seen that one before. Okay, let's feed that one. Put the other builder here. Just give me a while, man. I don't want to fight you schmucks. It does not benefit me in the slightest. Lock that one. Need another builder there. Keep grabbing these. One of these guys will be another builder. Okay, keep grabbing resources. I'll get a fighter. Or I'll have to get to... Gosh, okay, you know what? At this point, though, as much as I'd like to continue on, I should probably call it quits here. Thank you. There's our other research. I love this game dearly. It's a ton of fun. It's also kind of slow, and we're only like part of the way towards getting this done. And we have some raiders coming in now too. Okay, how bad is it? Oh, it's just a dude. But yeah, it seems like the fight peasants are a really good idea. I don't know if it actually mixes their faces together if I forge them. And that's something I should definitely get working on sooner than later. Though it is kind of amusing to just have like a bunch of uber peasants that can just handle things on their own. Let's see. Do I have anything else? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing this, so I should probably stop. So I guess, first and foremost, once again, Dice Legacy Corrupted Fates, the DLC will be out tomorrow. I don't actually know the price tag of it at all, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm assuming it's like $5 to $10. It adds a lot if you're really big on this game, but if you've never played it before, I'd honestly recommend just picking up the base game and playing with that. It seems to more or less be a very similar experience until you get much, much further in. Then once you do, then it gets interesting. Let's see, but with all of that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new indie games or their DLCs, then hit subscribe, because I got tons of them to check out all the time, and it's a lot of fun too. Like, there's some real bangers here, and I might even finish this run just because I'm already pretty invested and already halfway done, give or take. But with all that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.